This ranking is based on the Play Score, a standard rating that averages gamer reviews and critic reviews. Opening our list of top 25 Xbox One single players is FIFA 17. Powered by the Frostbite engine, witness one of the most popular sports games ever, because this is EA's most ambitious FIFA game to date. For the first time in the series, go into its single-player campaign. Take the role of Alex Hunter and experience his journey to become the best football player in the world. Your choices and skill will have consequences along the way. On top of that, EA's efforts in the game's visual design, realistic graphics, and fluid physics movements make the game so mesmerizing. It has a play score of 8.67. Number 24 is Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. Capcom has successfully crafted modern survival horror while injecting their own formula in an outbreak so appealing it brought back the franchise from the dead. Meet the lovely Baker family and experience horror like never before. This is the first Resident Evil game to deviate from their regular third-person perspective. This time, it evolves into a terrifying and visceral first-person approach. Find your missing wife and explore the dilapidated hallways and creepy mansions. Conserve ammo, solve door puzzles, micromanage your inventory, and see Resident Evil return to its original roots. Say hi to Grandma for me! It has a play score of 8.70. Number 23 is Divinity Original Sin Enhanced Edition. Blending deep customization, interactive environments, and tactical turn-based combat, Divinity Original Sin creates a unique and immersive RPG experience for role-playing enthusiasts. Dive into the land of Rivellon as a pair of source hunters and rid its world of a dangerous magic force. Form strategies for defeating enemies and experiment with ways to use the environment to your advantage. Throw lightning spells at water and ignite oil barrels for an explosive flash. Aside from full voiceovers and split-screen co-op, it also offers new quests, game modes, and battle styles for dual wielding, wands, and grenades. Larian Studios managed to make an already great game, giving it an enhanced play score of 8.73. Number 22 is Minecraft Xbox One Edition. Microsoft's award-winning sandbox game continues to redefine the future of educational gaming. Powered by creativity, use your unlimited imagination to create materials in a vast voxel-based world. Craft, explore, build, and fight your way through the game's various modes, including the notable survival and creative. Solo adventurers would sink hours and hours of time into this open-ended wonder. But if players crave for company, they could always step into the game's multiplayer mode to play with a friend. Want to know more? Just ask your little brother. The game has a play score of 8.73. Number 21 is Battlefield 1. Don't let the unchronological numbers confuse you. This is DICE's latest Battlefield game to date, and it's brought the awe-inducing spectacles of the First World War. With their next-level graphics, Battlefield 1 was a benchmark for performance. Take cover under the misery-inducing grays of the trenches and marvel at the gorgeous maps that put you smack dab in the middle of the action. But don't go watching for too long, or you might lose your head. Jump from perspectives in their 6-chapter single-player campaign, or head right into their trademark multiplayer modes. Gather your squad and set the battlefield ablaze in Conquest, Domination, Rush, and more. It has a play score of 8.73. Number 20 is NBA 2K16. When you're at your best, improvement is a challenge, but that's not the case for Visual Concepts Basketball Series. While it's not the latest 2K release, this title continues to deliver a clean, fun, and polished NBA experience. 2K16 marked the return of My Team mode, where you create your very own team from scratch, design your own jerseys, and face off with other teams online. While Spike Lee's My Career mode continues to be a diversive topic among their players, its impressive court action is enough to make up for it. Praised for its remarkable and realistic presentations, it receives a play score of 8.74. Number 19 is Diablo 3 Ultimate Evil Edition. A refined version of what was an underwhelming third chapter, this Ultimate Edition was what brought Diablo 3 back into relevance. It brought back everything that made the franchise a success, culminating years of improvements into one ultimate experience. With the inclusion of the Reaper of Souls expansion, pick from their array of classes and relive the excitement of loot collecting and skill developing once more. Enjoy 1080p resolutions and 60 frames per second as you slash through demonic beasts in deep and fiery dungeons. It's a Diablo game like never before, and it has a play score of 8.74. Number 18 is Bastion. Supergiant Games' multi-award winning game takes the indie world by storm. Among their first entries, it exceeded everybody's expectations due to the rich story, impressive art, and a deep combat system. Face off hordes of monsters in its third-person action with the use of various weapons and guns. Narrated by a godly voice, step into the shoes of the kid and make your way through its desolated world after a mysterious calamity. Restore the beauty of its former worlds by gathering ancient artifacts. It's the game that totally started Supergiant's success and has a play score of 8.75. Number 17 is Injustice 2. Engage in the biggest superhero fight in the history of the world. Watch how gods and men duel it out in fast and frenzied battles. This sequel to the hit fighting game adds more players to the arena, such as Supergirl, Gorilla Grodd, Deadshot, and more from DLCs. Watch how catastrophic their opinions differ and get caught in a spiral of morally gray philosophies. Story aside, its newest gear feature expands the superhero fight into explosive proportions. It has a play score of 8.78. Number 16 is Dragon Age Inquisition. Before BioWare went down the drain with their recent mishaps, there was their ultimate medieval fantasy RPG. Inquisition takes place after the first and second Dragon Age. You are burdened with great purpose as the Inquisitor. Lead your ragtag group of heroes to prevent a mysterious magical portal from taking over your world. The game's expansive party system is improved. That means controlling each of them provides bigger bonuses when you engage in its real-time combat. For challenge seekers, players can initiate its tactical mode to do things strategically. Rumor has it a new Dragon Age game is in the works. We hope it's true. Inquisition has a play score of 8.79. Number 15 is Dark Souls 3. The latest from Software's brutal third-person action adventure not only excels in terms of combat and visuals, it's also a satisfying conclusion to the Souls trilogy. Step inside this gothic world filled with ugly beasts and unpredictable enemy movements. Use your trusty dodge roll ability to counter every attack possible and make sure you're always on your toes, because it's Dark Souls. Master the art of patience and witness the grim reality of its world. Their two massive DLCs provided players more content and also tying the game's numerous loose ends. The series may be over, but the game's legacy lives on. It has a play score of 8.81. Number 14 is The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt. Recently celebrated their 10th anniversary with an emotional tribute video, Geralt of Rivia's final quest won the hearts of many people. Find your missing daughter and save the world from the evil clutches of the Wild Hunt. Meet new and familiar faces in this epic open-world experience. Mix potions, craft items, cast signs, and create runes in the game's deep and rewarding RPG system to eviscerate monsters and kill humans. Awarded by many for being the best RPG ever created, The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt is a Guinness Book record holder for being the only game with so many awards. It has a play score of 8.83. Number 13 is Dishonored 2. The sequel to Arcane Studios' first-person stealth adventure game. This has always been the ultimate stealth action experience. Once again, step into the shoes of Corvo Attano as he gets caught in another political conspiracy with his daughter Emily. Together, they vindicate themselves by taking vengeance to the people that wronged them. Use various abilities to complete your objective, teleport, manipulate time, shapeshift, or whatever, as long as you get the deed done. It has a play score of 8.84. Number 12 is Forza Motorsport 6. The Forza series is one of the hallmarks of the racing genre, delivering a masterclass in each and every title. But this title is definitely their shining gem, at least before 7's most anticipated release. Arriving after the wake of Forza 5, it gave hope back to the doubters and brought the franchise back to the top of its game. Drive through a lineup of new tracks, along with a collection of shinier cars to drool over. Conquer the slippery slopes of rain-slick roads, and drive through the paralyzing darkness of night racing. It has a play score of 8.85. Number 11 is Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. Returning with a horn on his head and a lust for revenge, Hideo Kojima's final Metal Gear game tells you a bloody tale of the man who sold the world. After the events of Peace Walker, follow his quest for bloody vengeance against the mysterious Skullface. Its revolutionary emergent gameplay enables you to roam around 3 distinct open-world locations with your tactical espionage skills. Choose your style and decide between full-on stealth or bamboozling fun. It was met with critical praise despite its obvious lack of content. It's as if Kojima literally takes the Phantom Pain to us. It receives a play score of 8.92. Number 10 is The Elder Scrolls V, Skyrim, Special Edition. Step into the shoes of the Dragonborn in a world divided by a looming civil war. Explore the vast kingdom of Skyrim in a quest to slay the dragon Alduin. Or put all of that aside to explore its dizzying array of side missions, faction quests, and general tomfoolery. Improve an intricate web of skills, mix potions, and smith weapons. This special edition contains all the DLCs from the original game, including revamped textures, lighting, and improved shadows. It's the true Dragonborn experience, and Bethesda isn't getting tired with all this Skyrim stuff. It has a play score of 8.94. Number 9 is Naruto Shippuden Ultimate Ninja Storm 4. Our favorite ninjas are back on the arena. The long-running anime and manga may have ended, but this final installment of the Ultimate Ninja series continues to show you the ninja way. Set in the 4th Shinobi World War, explore a series of linear storylines and uncover the mystery behind the dark crevices of the ninja world. Engage yourself in an energetic skirmish in its 3D arena similar to its previous installments. There are a ton of new changes to this game, including elemental damage, removal of combat styles, and the addition of character swapping. Players can now switch characters mid-battle similar to Marvel vs. Capcom 3. It has a play score of 8.98. Number 8 is Ori in the Blind Forest. Explore a magical, decaying forest and follow a tree spirit named Ori as he fights the very evils that haunt the land. In a gripping and emotional opening story, watch the essence of humanity crumble in the face of darkness. This adventure rekindles the dying flame of Metroidvania games, and it's packed with a visual splendor that sparkles from start to finish. The game is beautiful as it is heartbreaking. Its upcoming game, Ori and the Will of the Wisps, is currently in development and we can't wait for its surprises. Ori and the Blind Forest has a play score of 8.99. Number 7 is Sonic Mania. Follow our favorite blue hedgehog as he zips back to his old form in a throwback feature to his classic Sega Genesis ways. It's time for Sonic and his friends to dash around the remastered pixel stages and a handful of new ones to keep the game especially fresh for the new generations. With the same side-scrolling platform fun, it's something old and new fans will love. It's something to sink our time into before the widely anticipated Sonic Forces. It has a play score of 8.99. Number 6 is Grand Theft Auto 5. Explore the beautiful living city of Los Santos and let out all your social inhibitions because you can do almost anything in this world. Steal a bike, shoot a civilian, hire a hooker, solve an alien conspiracy, you can have it all. It's the first of the series to feature multiple playable characters. Switch seamlessly between the lives of Trevor, Michael, and Franklin and watch how their lives slowly crumble with their bad decisions. There's not much explaining when you're talking about one of the best-selling games in the world. It has a play score of 9.10. Number 5 is Titanfall 2. Respawn Entertainment's colossal franchise lets you strap that futuristic gear and ready yourself into their massive battlefield. It definitely went up a notch compared to its original with its new enhancements and even better mech types. But the game's biggest surprise is its single-player campaign. Dive into the life of a former operative fighting his way to survival with the help of his loyal Titan. It was praised for its writing and execution, calling it a nice segue to its exhilarating multiplayer action. It has a play score of 9.12. Number 4 is Rise of the Tomb Raider. With the success of her recent breakthrough on the Dragon's Triangle, Lara returns to her spelunking with the pursuit of more knowledge. This time, a mysterious organization lingers in the shadows and threatens Lara's latest adventure to find the secret of immortality. Travel to the Great Siberian Wilderness and visit gulags and Russian watchtowers. Face off with the land's deadly wildlife and use Lara's new crafting and stealth mechanics with ease. Originally released as a Microsoft exclusive, witness the ultimate power of their platform with the game's jaw-dropping visuals. It has a play score of 9.22. Number 3 is Forza Horizon 3. Microsoft's frontrunner to the racing scene shines with bright lights in this third installment of the Horizon franchise. It's also the 9th entry to the overall Forza series. This open-world racing game is set in the beautiful Australian region. Bask in its gorgeous visuals as you start your driving adventure from the Australian sunshine to sunset. The world is twice the size of its predecessors and it features over 350 cars. Critics praise this game for being dynamic and full of content that's worthy of the price you paid for. It has a play score of 9.39. Number 2 is Fallout 4. Step outside the vault and explore a vast wasteland filled with irradiated shenanigans. Travel to decaying fields, ghoul-infested cities, and abandoned laboratories to meet friends, enemies, or friends disguised as enemies. The game's notable addition is its base building. You can create settlements for your newfound friends and let them create a community to produce resources. Aside from that, its first-person shooting elements are improved. It puts so much focus on the action instead of strategically killing enemies using the VAT system. Just recently, they announced a VR version of the game that's coming out soon. Are we ever gonna get a new Fallout? This game has a play score of 9.40. And the best single-player game on the Xbox One is none other than Playdead's Inside. From the creators of Limbo, Inside is a 2.5D side-scrolling platformer with intense and eerie atmospheres. Control a boy as he plunges himself into a mysterious dystopian world filled with unsettling conformity, strange creatures, and a weird ending. Similar to its previous game, players solve various puzzles to continue on to the next checkpoint. Players will also die again and again in order to solve its myriad of puzzles. There's a new gameplay mechanic that lets the player control other characters to crack the game's riddles. A marvel of a game. It's praised for its odd story as well as the excellent puzzle platforming. It does have a fair share of criticisms, mainly around its short game time. Nonetheless, it dominated our list of single-player Xbox One games with a play score of 9.48.